What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Bianconeri zone, and welcome back to Juve's dream target list, which contains players, as you can see, that we all would agree on are not dream targets, nor maybe should be even targets for a club like Juve to become better. That's one of the topics. That's the main topic. There's an update on Gyokeres, a very strange one, actually, and it kind of puts us completely out of the race, how sad it might be. And there is an ultimatum for Jonathan David to make a decision this week. We're going to talk about all of that. Before we do that, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned. Okay, before I get into really quickly, tonight, keep, sell, or loan live. Stay tuned for that one because you have all been asking for it, and it's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be crazy, Anyways, let's start about talking about the dream target list we have set for this club upcoming season. It's not Tonali, it's not Donnarumma, it's not Gyokeres, it's not name it. It's Santiago Castro, Davide Frattesi, Leonardo Balerdi, and Nuno Tavares from Lazio. That is apparently the dream list. That's the list of players at the top, on Comoli's list that should be able to take us from getting top four on the final match day to winning, because that's what he was talking about, Comoli. Now, if we add all these players in this current setup, we're not going to win. We're not going to win. It's that simple, because Nuno Tavares had a brilliant start to Lazio season, scored a lot of goals, then got injured, and all the goals, assists, dried up. Is he going to start over what we have right now? I don't think so. Is Frattesi going to start over what we have right now? I don't believe so. Is Santiago Castro starting over what we have right now? Maybe, but maybe also not, depending on how you're going to shape up as a team. Is Leonardo Balerdi going to start? If Gatti's injured right now, then yeah, probably he could be able to start. Who knows? But it's not game-changing. It's not 100%. You're going to come into that team and you're going to make us better. And that's what we need right now, when it comes to new signings. Even like right now, we're going to the Club World Cup with the same players and Kostic and Rugani, whilst other teams in Europe are going with signings, new teams, new players to test things already out. We have nothing. We have the same players, and right now, obviously, it's still early. Whatever, Tudor has been confirmed, new deal, 27 plus an option, whatever. We will see what's going to happen with that part, of the solution slash problem. But the players we need to sign need to make our team better. These players are not going to make our team better. Frattesi is like Raspadori. I have no clue what type of player he is. He might pop up with a very good game and then he stinks it out for 3 weeks. There are games Frattesi had 3 touches. There were literally games, like, it's a fact. Like, these players are not going to improve us, even though they pop up with a goal, an important goal here and there. To play them consistent week in, week out, it's not going to make a difference compared to what we have right now. And that is the thing right now. Are we capable of bringing in players who are going to make, a difference week in, week out compared to the players we have out there right now? Do we have these options? No. Right now, the links we read and we hear about, they're not going to improve us. It's still early, I get it, but I'm starting to worry already, because all the links since Comoli got confirmed, I'm going to say 80% of them are bad, or average, are okay, but it's not going to move the needle. So I am starting to worry. Anyways, let me know what you think about this list of players. Do you think they would approve us? Do you think we should be going for these type of players? Let me know. Gyokeres. It's not going to happen. It's as simple as that. The president or director from Sporting came out and said, "I can assure you, we're gonna get more than 70 million for Gyokeres," and it's a bloodbath over there right now, because Gyokeres was promised he could leave for 70 million, and now Sporting Lisbon know then that they can ask for a lot more money, and it's a complete mess. Arsenal are back in the race. Man U want him, and even though Corriere dello Sport is saying that it will cost up to 70 million, it got confirmed they are not going to take 70. Now they made an agreement, so maybe they come back to it. I don't know. Corriere dello Sport is saying that if we sell Vlahovic, we clear the wage of the books, we collect almost 30 million, and then we can go for him. I don't believe that. I refuse to believe this reporting when it comes to Gyokeres, because we have money to make one of those signings, but we don't have the money to go completely overboard. Man U and Arsenal can do that right now, and they are going to do that. And we will not get into a mix in a bidding war. And Sporting are sitting there and they're like, yeah, promise or no promise, two teams want you. Who's going to pay more? We cannot be in that situation. We are not that club at this moment in time. So it's very obvious that's a dream, and that remains a dream. Di Marzio talked about Vlahovic being, Milan are very interested in Vlahovic, but the wages are extremely high. We know that, as you can see on the report. They're 12 million euros, and he's not going to lower his demands that drastically by the looks of it. So Gyokeres, good dream. While it kind of lasted, was it a couple of days since last week, basically? But yeah, put that away, because right now it's just completely not realistic. Even though probably those are the players we should be getting linked with, we're not getting linked with those players. Jonathan David update. He has until this week, according to Corriere dello Sport, to answer the club, to say to Comoli, yes, I want to join, or not, I don't want to join, because we offered him 6 million euros net a season and 50 million euros signing on bonus, and which include agent's fee and whatever, and for him, whatever. So that's the package we apparently offered. It's up to Jonathan David now to decide. I'm taking it, or I'm gonna wait until Napoli or Inter do something better, or I'm gonna take that Saudi option that's on the table apparently as well. Probably more money on top of that as well. So is he gonna make a decision? Who knows? Right now it feels very, very cold. Everything feels cold when it comes to you. There's nothing hot. Really, there's nothing really concrete. Only the links and the names we hear are just really, really, really worrying. Like, they are extremely worrying. The names we're being linked with are worrying, because they're, one, not good enough, two, they're not going to change anything, or three, they're worse than what we have. And if you think about it, you're like, maybe we're going to replace the good we have with the average we're being linked with, and that's a massive worry. Right now it's not looking fantastic, based on the links. The early signs are we're getting linked with a lot of the same type of profile players, not game changers. And maybe that's the window we're gonna have, because Komoli said we're gonna make 2-3 changes, or like we're gonna tweak some things, but it's not gonna be drastic. And I don't know. Tudor talks about court miners can make a difference, and Douglas Luiz was injured, and Bremer was injured, and Cabal was injured. I have a feeling they sat together and they're like, if these players stay fit, and you give me one more season with Nico Gonzalez to work with, and Conceição and Colomani, it can get better. I do not believe that, because he had 9 games. Yes, 9 games, and I've not seen a single difference. That's one. And two, I do not trust these players. I just can't. I cannot sleep on it and forgot what happened past season and start clean and be like, that didn't happen last season. These players are all gonna ball out. It doesn't work like that. I wish it did work like that, but it doesn't work like that, So let's see. Anyways, that's the list. Let me know in the comments what you think. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and later tonight, live show, keep, sell, or loan. I will see you there.